He has vast experience of 25 years in the concerned industry, and his area of expertise is finance and legal agendas. He is going to share his views on sustainable finance and innovation, driving a resilient and prosperous future, which is the need of the hour. So, not taking much time, over to you, sir.
Thank you,
And
Dr. Kader.
yes, sir. So now you are the co-host as well, and you can share your PowerPoint presentation as well.
Good evening, all. I'm Dr. Abhishek Ojha, working as a regional head finance and legal at Jaipur RO. And I'm really very sorry for the inconvenience that I cannot share my screen because 2 days back I have got transferred to Maharashtra region and this is my transition period in Jaipur. So I'm really very sorry for this inconvenience. Uh, we start with this sustainable finance and innovation. It's a need of future. Like sustainable finance is not a new concept for us. As in India, this is not new for us. We came from the land where from birth, children are encouraged to be innovative in sustainable way and are taught to connect with nature. However, in today's race, for more and more conveniences, we have exploited science to the extent of that it's now turning into a curse. To counter this looming threat, sustainable innovation is essential, and no innovation can be fully realized without finance. This is precisely why fund is called Earth in Hindi, because in the current scenario, Earth in finance uh, is a mandatory or very essential part for everything. Now, please change the slide. Next, please. This is the shlok of Gita, अध्याय 3, श्लोक 14. अनाद भवन्ति भूतानि पर्जन्याद संभव है यज्ञाद भवति पर्जन्यो यज्ञ कर्म समुद्भव. It means मतलब I'll describe it in Hindi first. Like सभी प्राणी अन्न से उत्पन्न होते हैं. अन्न वर्षा से प्राप्त होता है. वर्षा सत्कर्मों से मतलब यज्ञ से. यज्ञ से वर्षा होती है और यज्ञ कर्म से उत्पन्न होता है. मतलब हमारे कर्म ऐसे होने चाहिए कि नेचर हमें, वी प्लीज नेचर एंड नेचर प्लीज अस. सो दिस इज हाउ, this is not the new concept for us in India. We are doing sustainable innovation with sustainable finance from long before. I mean, from the time of Gita only. A connection with this sustainable innovation, please, next slide. As I said, कि हमारे कर्म ऐसे होने चाहिए कि हम nature please us. The way we please nature, the same way nature please us. This shlok describes the interconnectedness and cycle of natural resources like food, rain, which is the basis of the modern circular economy and sustainable practices. The meaning of yag is not just religious ritual, but a collective responsibility and balanced action, which protects both nature and society. The message is that if we perform the right action in ethical innovation and eco-friendly practice, nature will continue to provide us with resources. Next slide, please. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Next slide, please. Yes. Sustainable innovation and ancient wisdom. Like develop products, services, and model that drive growth plus protect planet plus support society. This is described very well in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 3, Shlok 11. How it is described? Devan bhav yatanen te dev bhavanyantu va parasparam bhavanyantah se param vapasyata. Means please nature, and in the same way nature will please you. So this is how Bhagavan Krishna taught us how you are going to protect you, yourself, and your future from nature, from this destruction. So mutual benefit in modern context is green technology, carbon neutral processes, and renewable energy. This is what sustainable innovation is. There are so many practices of sustainable innovation. Next slide, please. Yeah, okay. This is. इसके पहले वाला. First one. इसके पहले. Yeah. Okay, fine. Like circular economy, clean energy, eco-innovation and green research and development, sustainable supply chain, product lives cycle thinking, social and inclusive innovation, cross-sector collaboration, sustainability metrics and reporting. So how we conclude that sustainable innovation is mandatory for us because it is reducing harm but regenerating system for people, for planet and for our future. Build a resilient, fair and prosperous future. Next slide. Next. Yes. Thank you. Now we came to our topic, sustainable finance and investment. How this sustainable finance paving the way for our better future in context of India. So first of all, we have to know about what is sustainable finance. Sustainable finance is investment decision including ESG, environmental, social, and governance factors. Aim is financial return plus positive social and environment impact. Now, we see this in global context, like climate change and inequity push for sustainable finance, driven by Paris Agreement. Paris Agreement is the most important document for this sustainable finance, which guide us this UN sustainable goals. In Indian context, fast growth, major environmental and social challenges, and we need huge capital for low carbon and inclusive of economy. Like we are facing the uh, uh, major big challenge for sustainable innovation by sustainable finance in India. Like we must grow our economy as fast as the other countries are growing, while on the other hand, we should protect our rivers, forest, and all natural things. So, for example, International Solar Alliance is a global success story for India. This is the biggest example where we show whole world how we are doing this sustainable finance for sustainable innovation. Next slide, please. Next slide. Yeah, thank you. Now, there are key drivers for sustainable finance in India. Those are government policies and regulatory push like SEBI and RBI. They are promoting sustainable finance in a way by reducing interest rate for eco-friendly businesses and projects, and by ambitious climate goals like net zero emissions by 2070, growing investors' demand again in the way of reducing interest rate for this sustainable innovation for eco-friendly projects. They are providing them loans, CC limits on lower interest rate. Next is innovation in financial instrument. Government introduced green bonds, sustainable linked loans, ESG focused mutual funds. Like if we are investing in these green bonds and mutual funds, ESG focused mutual funds, so we will get better return in comparison to other normal mutual funds and investment. And next is corporate consciousness. I mean, from CSR activities, government encourage all corporates to enhance their brand reputation and attract capital by uh, supporting sustainable innovation or improve their long-term resilience. Next, next, please. Now, the role of financial institutes, how they support this innovation by sustainable finance, and in what way. Like banks and NBFCs and stock market are just funders, they are change makers. They uh, they are funding to all the corporates, all the business class, and everyone who want to invest or who want to operate their business in India. For example, Yes Bank issued India's first green bond to fund renewable energy. Similarly, SDFC Bank Capital launched fund for green affordable housing. So in this way, our financial institutes promote this sustainable innovation, and for on green bonds they are giving more returns, and on these green affordable housing loans are at reduced interest rate. So this is the way how financial institute promotes this sustainable finance for sustainable innovation. Next slide, please. Opportunity and future outlook. Opportunity lies in renewable energy, green infrastructures, water management, electricity mobility, and sustainable agriculture. These are the future outlook where we can promote these these lines so that we can grow as fast as other countries are growing, and we can protect our natural resources also. For example, I belong to Rajasthan, and there is a district in Rajasthan called Deedwana, where people are storing rainwater in their tanks at their house only, and for rest of the year they are using that rainwater for their as their drinking water, because the land water is salty, they cannot drink that. So this management is coming from long way. This is called water management, and this is coming from a long way. So this is not new for us. This management is very old for us, and we are doing from ancient period. So if India taps these, not only do we protect the planet, but we also create jobs and inclusive growth also. Like जहाँ चाह वहाँ राह, there is a will, there is a way. So हम लोग इसको बहुत अच्छी तरीके से समझ सकते हैं और इसको प्रमोट कर सकते हैं. If we are going on a road, so it is not like that we will get a smooth road for driving. We will get speed breakers, hadas, and so diversions and so many roadblocks. So in this on this path of sustainable innovation, we also will get the challenges and roadblocks. Next slide, please. Next slide. Yeah, challenges and roadblocks. Now, what challenges and roadblocks for sustainable finance in India? Like in India, there is no standard definition for what is green, a clear green taxonomy. We are gapping between data, like limited reliable ESG data we are having within India, especially for small firms. High cost compared to other countries, we are providing loans and investment and funds to the uh, I mean entrepreneurs for a little higher cost. So we have this is the challenge that how we can reduce the interest rate and we can provide them a reasonable fund or investment for their operations. For that, we need new techniques, heavy upfront investment, and long payback. And the most important, we have very low awareness about all these schemes and uh, these, I mean, finance available for these operations. We have very limited expertise amongst banks and investors. So these are the roadblocks which we have to face to get uh, a good platform for sustainable finance. Next slide, please. These are the case studies for you guys for Indian success stories in sustainable finance. Like first of all, we discuss about green bonds. L&T issued its first ESG bond for sustainability linked finance, and they are providing low interest loans to entrepreneurs. Green fintech, Ray Finance,
ना हिंदी वाला
they have launched their EVs for low income and gig workers. Urban Green Finance, for this urban green finance, Hyderabad and Kolkata, they are the leading cities who raised green bonds, used triple P, public private partnership for climate action. So they can protect their climate. Next slide, please. The path ahead. Sustainable finance and the keynotes for path are sustainable finance, key pillar for Indian economic future. As we are not very much new for this sustainable innovation and finance, so this is our biggest advantage. This is the key pillar for India's economic future. We need strong regulation and innovation and very transparent policies for these sustainable finance. We need collaboration of government with private or public companies, regulators, institutions, and private sector. Both are partners for promoting this sustainable finance. And our goal should be like we should build a resilient, green, and inclusive economy for future generations, so that we can protect our uh, drinking water, our natural resources, so that आने वाली जो है उनको कभी या same. Thank you. Sustainable finance in India, concept, instrument, and implementation. Now, what is sustainable finance? As we discussed before, it is an integrated environmental social governance (ESG) factor into financial decisions, support sustainable growth, and create positive impacts. Like earlier I said, finance is the basic need for every innovation. Without finance, innovation lies only on paper. They cannot be, I mean, they cannot be operate और उनको ground पे नहीं लेके आया जा सकता. And in this ESG, E mean environmental, like so climate change and emissions. This is the major element of environment. Pollution, either of air or water. We have to reduce pollution in air as well as in water, and biodiversity. Now, S is for social, for society. We have to, I mean, we have to decide, or we have to standardize labor standards and human right for a better society. We have to be a very healthy and safe society all over the world, so that uh, like pandemic like COVID and like yeah, hepatitis, and these cannot be come back. And third one is governance. Governance is board diversity and structure, executive pay, or anti-corruption. So this is how we can uh, promote sustainable finance in India. These are the instruments which can be used by us for developing our path for sustainable finance. Next slide, please. Yeah, instrument. पीछे जाएं सर, पीछे वाली slide. These are few more instruments for sustainable finance. We have already discussed about green bonds. Like L&T introduced its first green bond, and they are providing loan at lower interest rate. Sustainable linked loans. If I am proposing any project which environmental friendly, then this sustainability linked loan, I can avail this, and I can avail so many benefits out of it, like lower interest rate, or some payment and some subsidies. Then ESG fund, investment fund that integrate ESG factor into their security selection process. And carbon credit. Carbon credit is the most important, I mean, most important factor for reducing air pollution as well as water pollution. So for carbon credit, government government introduced so many schemes for reducing air pollution, and Delhi Municipal Corporation is already uh, focusing on carbon credits, and they are working on that. There is a team from architecture who are working on this carbon credit. Now, key financial instrument and mechanism. These are the same: green bonds and loan, blended finance, weather-based insurance, subsidized credit, like government schemes, Kisan credit card provided at low interest rate, and they are providing pre-harvest and post-harvest infra, and increasing their efficiency and their production as well. Next slide, please. Now, how sustainable finance and investment are supporting the agriculture sector in India. As I am from the agriculture sector, So this topic, uh, I need to be. It is mandatory to take this topic for me. In agriculture, sustainable finance is life changing. Like we are doing natural farming, then we uh, by the time period we totally depend upon uh, machines and pesticides and like uh, uh, plant boosters, chemical plant boosters, and all those things. Now we are again switching on to natural farming. Our Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi, उनका ये एक दिव्य स्वप्न है कि नेचुरल फार्मिंग के ऊपर बहुत सारा काम किया जाना चाहिए एंड ही इज प्रमोटिंग नेचुरल फार्मिंग लाइक एनीथिंग. He is taking meetings every month for this natural farming, and he himself monitoring this the data for this natural farming. So in agriculture sustainable finance, how we how institutes and financial institute can contribute, like loans for organic farming. Organic farming is the same as natural farming. Weather based insurance for crop failure. Technology introduced in natural farming so that farmers can easily forecast that what will be the weather by during their season, so they can take preventive steps for their crops, and they can save their crops. Now, and next is government agriculture infrastructure fund. They are giving these infrastructure funds so that involvement of government for this sustainable finance we can see by these government agriculture infrastructure fund. As we say, if as we say, Annadata Sukhi Bhavan means if our farmer prosper, this country will prosper, because our economy is totally based upon agriculture, and agriculture is because of farmers. So अन्नदाता सुखी है तो हम सब सुखी रहेंगे, इसमें कोई दो राय नहीं. नेक्स्ट स्लाइड प्लीज. Slide. Role key of institutions. NABARD is playing the very important role. Right? This is the India's apex rural development bank. NABARD provides refinance support to banks, manage funds like RIDF for rural infrastructure, and promotes climate resilient agriculture schemes. Then Government of India itself, as agriculture is the matter of state, but now central government is also very much active for encouraging agriculture. Like this natural farming project is central government project, and they are providing funds to all the state government to promote this natural farming projects. Central and state government fund sustainable agriculture through subsidies. uh, Subsidies are like central government is also providing subsidies as well. State government is also providing subsidies. Like if we for greenhouses, 70% subsidy is provided. 50% subsidy is provided by central government, and 20% or 25% subsidy provided by respective state, so that farmer will get 70 to 75% subsidy on their investment on greenhouses, and this will help them to generate a good infrastructure for agriculture. Then private sector and agri-tech. Companies are also investment in sustainable farming solution like AI-based crop management, and precision agriculture public-private partnership help link policy with ground level innovation. So these are the role of key institutions for promoting sustainable finance in agriculture. Next slide, please. How it will increase livelihood of farmer? How sustainable finance impact on farmers' livelihood? If farmer will get a better production during uh, their farming season like Rabi and Kharif, obviously they will get higher income and yields. So this finance will help farmers to adopt modern sustainable technologies as well as old farming techniques like natural farming. And this is a blend of old and new. And by this blend, they will get a better products and better yield at their fields. Then climate resilience, support for drought resistant crops, micro irrigation, and soil care. For this also, by this climate resilience, and government is providing soil testing, forecast of climate and all these things, and there are groups which are maintained by government, and they are messaging them कि अभी इतना rain होने वाला है इतना ये. So this will help farmer for harvesting and for sowing, so that they will get a better result during their crop season. Then they are providing better market access to all the farmers. Even at all panchayat level, government is planning a mandi for all panchayat levels so that farmer can reach over there and sell their products and will get a good value for a minimum expenses. And they are developing a value chain finance for these storage and reduce losses of or improve losses of the product. By this lower risk of providing tools to protect farmer from big loss. And there are so many where farmer getting
Excuse me,
I mean,
Navjot Kaur ma'am, please kindly mute yourself.
Navjot Kaur, ma'am, please mute yourself.
should I?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. The next slide, please. Need of sustainable finance. Why this is a need for why sustainable finance is needed in current scenario. It is environmental imperative, like addressing climate change, biodiversity loss, and pollution.
मैं ना एग्जिट कर दूंगी, सच्ची कह रही हूँ, तू ऐसे मेरे को दुखी करेगा.
Like Indian companies which are driving sustainable finance, big Indian companies are leading like Tata for renewable power project, Infosys for carbon neutral IT campuses, Adani Group, massive solar and wind projects, Mahindra electric vehicles. They have developed B6 and I think XUV9 on their basic electric vehicle. The base is electric vehicle production. So they have this electric vehicle and green loans and ITC water conservation and triple bottom line approaching. So these are coming under environmental imperatives, social responsibilities, and economic resilience. These are the few examples where sustainable finance is provided by these sustainable finance provided to these companies, and they are doing very well for this sustainable innovation and better green eco-friendly environment. As we say, nazar badi to manzil badi. When the vision is big, the destination is bigger. So, Government of India having a very big vision for this, and their destination is long way. We have just started towards our destination. We have to go for a long way. Next, next slide, please. Now, this is a focus on the agriculture sector, where these are the key initiatives and policy drivers which are totally available for all entrepreneurs and farmers for initiative in sustainable agriculture. These are some schemes: BPKP, Pradhan Mantri Kusum financial support for solar farms, AIF loans for post harvest infrastructure, cold storage and processing, and uh, NABARD. Yes, obviously, NABARD is the leading institute for this sustainable finance and agriculture project support policies. Next slide, please. Now, how government uh, implement the policies for this sustainable finance throughout the India. Like first is priority sector lending. Government RBI mandate all banks to fund agriculture, including sustainable projects. And this is a clear cut instructions from RBI. If somebody is come with sustainable project for eco-friendly project, so he will get a lower interest rate and subsidies on interest for their loan. Then they have introduced some specialized green loans. They have introduced some their products as a specialized green loan for solar pumps, drip irrigation, and eco-friendly equipments. And there is a blended finance. Some of public, some of private, plus philanthropic funds to reduce risk and boost investment. Like before, इसको हम बोलेंगे learning is the best when it feels like play. खेल खेल में सीख. So sorry. So this is how government promote sustainable finance in agriculture. And of course, there are challenges. Next slide, please. As we discussed earlier, there are challenges, and again, there is lack of clear taxonomy. There is no standardized national definition of sustainable agriculture, which makes it difficult to track and report on green financial flows. Then small and fragmented land holdings, the small size of land holdings makes it. There are farmers. Basically, in India, the a major number of farmers are marginal farmers. So they have their land size is at very small, and this is the challenge: how we can promote them. So government is introducing policies for them to develop to develop their land, and within a small land holding, how they will get a better benefit or a higher benefit out of it. Obviously, we have a limited awareness, as we all know that our farmer fraternity is not educated. Even almost even now data are saying that almost 40 to 50% farmers are now literate, but still there are farmers who are not literate, and they are they are having no awareness about all these schemes. So for these, government is running program for awareness, like Nukkad Natak at Panchayat level and Panchayat level पे बहुत सारी स्कीम है जिनको जाके गवर्नमेंट ऑफिशियल्स they are convincing them, they are teaching them so that they will come to know how they will get benefit out of all these government schemes. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. Thank you. These are the case studies for solar pump revolution, like how solar pump now it's a revolution. How diesel pumps are replaced by solar pumps. This was the challenge as diesel pumps were expensive and contribute carbon emissions. So solution is green loan and subsidies for solar powered irrigation pumps so that these uh, expensive pumps and carbon emissions pump can be sidelined. Impact, what is the impact? Farmer can save on fuel and cost because they can be operated by solar energy, and we can reduce carbon footprints by using all these solar pumps, and even we can improve farm productivity due to reliable irrigation. Next slide, please. Which are leading finance.
Dr. Bharti,
Dr. Bharti, please mute yourself.
Like in the renewable energy, solar, wind, Tata Chemical, green chemistry, and sustainable farming, they are giving their contribution for these green financing and ESG investment. Tata as a group which is well known for their patriotism, so they are doing very well within these renewable energy, green chemistry, and green financing. Next is SDFC Bank. SDFC Bank again, it's a leading bank of India, and they are providing ESG-based lending practices, funds for green affordable housing, support for urban infrastructure and green bonds. Then Infosys. Next slide. Infosys again, Infosys, their campuses are carbon neutrality, investment in green buildings, renewable energy, and energy efficient data centers. Adani Group again, Adani Green Energy, leading renewable energy company. So these are the example, Mahindra and Mahindra, Yes Bank, ITC Limited. We already discussed about all these companies. These are the companies which are promoting sustainable finance for green. They are providing sustainable finance for green, eco-friendly projects. Next slide, please. Next. Yeah, these are the example of sustainable finance implementation by Indian companies like green bonds. Yes Bank is the leading bank who introduced, who first launched green bonds in India. Then Tata Power. Now then SDFC launches green funds for housing finance, affordable sustainable housing finance. Then sustainable linked loan, Mahindra and Mahindra giving loans for their EVs for lower interest rate. Then direct investment from Infosys, directly investing in renewable energy and in energy efficient infrastructure. Like their campuses are carbon neutral campuses. Next slide, please. Now, sustainable finance in India outlook. It is rapidly evolving within market demand and government policy. challenges, as I said, challenges are still existing. So we have to face so many challenges. So and we have to resolve, and uh, we have to get solutions for these challenges. For that, we have to build a strong policy commitment and growing financial tools, new financial tools to be introduced for these green or sustainable innovations. And by this way only, we can show a promising future for our children and for our next generation. This is what I have prepared for you guys for giving a better knowledge of sustainable finance. Now, over to Dr. Kajal for question answer session. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you,
Really,
ma'am.
really a wonderful session. And I was just thinking that how the sustainable finance is, creating a buzz these days also. And sir has emphasized on many aspects like ESG factors, which aims at positive social and environmental factors. He has highlighted key drivers of sustainable finance in India as corporate consciousness, innovation in financial instruments, growing investor, and ambitious climate goals. Also gave challenges and opportunities for a better future outlook as renewable energy and green finance, which is a very important aspect these days. Now, the government role is becoming really important here, which has to give a cleaner and sustainable infrastructure. The government institutions has to give the various opportunities and techniques of blended finance, which gives indeed a cleaner and transparency as well. The main focus was on sustainable finance, which will indeed be the driving resilient in catalyzing the innovation for a greener future. So the case studies discussed by you are really very good, and I haven't read it before, but few of the studies I have also read. But you have indeed given a beautiful picture of all sustainable finance and investment. And the most importantly, the shloks you have added in your presentation has brought a key, I think, eye to everybody. The main one was Andata Sukhi hai to sab sukhi hai. So this is the most important thing. The situation we are having at this moment, we are having all rains and all happening, all farmers are, really are in a problem. So the one, the statement you gave that if we please nature, the nature pleases us. So I think we all have to think about this, and we all need to say that learning is obviously there and it is the best practice. We need to protect the nature as well, which will lead to the sustainable finance also. The various, the case studies you have introduced, it's really nice. And I now request the participants, if you have any kind of a query, as we are heading towards the session, we will having a group pick as well. So Harpreet sir, can we have the group pick right now?
Yes, ma'am, we can have a group pick, and in the meanwhile, there are a few questions in the chat box. For
Yes.
example, Dr. Abhishek, can you read them?
Uh, Sir,
In the
as you
meanwhile,
have
I request all the participants to switch on their video so that we can have the pictures being clicked. Thank you.
Sir, can I read for
Go
you?
ahead. No, sir
for
can read.
this question, I would like to say I can share other aspects or other knowledge aspects regarding other sectors also, but for but right now I have prepared for agriculture sector only, and I focused on agriculture sector because this is the main GDP factor for our country. And if agriculture is the sector by which all the sectors are linked, because whatever you are getting, either in textile industry, either in food industry, either in any industry, the basic need of their raw material is coming from agriculture. So I focused on agriculture only. And if you want me to give you some other knowledge aspects for other sectors, so I can share with Dr. Kajal, and also you will get it.
Yes, sir, definitely, definitely. So,
Dr. Abhishek, there was a question by Shikha
Yeah.
Puri. Do you think
What?
carbon credits play a role in bringing about sustainability in business? So, will you please throw some light on this aspect?
Sorry, come again. It is
Do you
there
think
in,
do you think carbon credits play a role in bringing about sustainability in business?
yeah, definitely, definitely.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
there is a
And
scheme for carbon credit. It needs lot of plantation, and there is a technical aspect of measuring this carbon credit. So, being a non-technical person, how carbon credit is calculated, I am not able to describe it, but carbon credit is the most important role playing factor for this sustainable finance. And people are getting crores of rupees subsidies from this carbon credit. As for example, I am working in a national seed corporation, and we have 3 farms in Rajasthan of around 27,000 hectare land, and we are planning to get carbon credit out of it, because we are not utilizing 40% of total land. So we are planning to get carbon credit out of it, and for getting carbon credit we need to plant lakhs of trees in the land which is unutilized, and then we will get carbon credit. So carbon credit is the most important role playing factor for this green.
Sir, good evening. Sir, can I ask a question?
Yeah, yes.
Gurvinder here.
yes, sure, ma'am.
Sir, thank you. First of all, the session was very conducive, deliverable, and subject specific. Sir,
Thank you.
carbon credit se pehle we have to calculate the carbon footprinting. There's a calculator we had started for that thing for our institution as well. But my question is, can you guide us what kind of policy is there which we can follow to make our schools, like how to get these carbon credits? There's any journal policy? Which ministry is holding as a pollution? कौन सी ministry है सर? कौन सा document उठाएं
Ministry
हम?
of Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare, and Ministry of Natural Resources and Environment. You will get all the policies regarding carbon credit. You will get all the schemes. You will get how you can apply for that. I mean, all the documents you will get out of their websites. It's very easy to access from
Thank
there.
you, sir. Thank you. One more thing was there. There's a second or third slide में there was a product life cycle thinking and sustainable matrix and reporting. थोड़ा सा अगर इस पे briefing हो जाए.
Third slide. Just give me a minute. Which slide you are
Sir,
talking
it
about?
was about the innovation part, जिसमें we were discussing circular economy and the SDG goals, and there was a 2 points product lifestyle thinking and sustainable matrix and reporting.
Okay. Now coming to this key sustainable innovation practice.
जी जी sir.
Ma'am, product lifestyle which we are using, chemical based product which is harming all of us as well as our environment also, because the way they are producing these chemical based products, like if we take example of your cosmetic products, so if they are chemically developed, then definitely it will give you a fast result, but in long term it will harm you. So this is the product lifestyle thinking हमें change करना पड़ेगा. हमें fast benefit, fast relief के लिए नहीं जाना है, हमें long term relief के लिए जाना है. This is what I just want to say in this. And sustainable metrics and reporting, it means कि हमारे पास वो डेटा होना चाहिए जिसके तहत हम लोग एक कैलकुलेशन कर सकें कि हम कितना सस्टेन कर पा रहे हैं इस फील्ड के अंदर. We have to develop a metrics and a reporting system so that we can measure our growth, how sustainable we are for this. Any more questions?
Thank you,
Any
sir.
other queries? Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for asking the query. If there's any other query, Harpreet sir, the pics are being done.
Yes, I think pics are being done, ma'am.
Okay.
There was a question
Dr.
from
Ojha?
Mamta. I
So there
just
was one
wanted
more
to.
query in the chat
Yeah.
box, I suppose.
Yeah, what could be the improved risk management and long-term financial performance? This was a question from Mamta.
Okay, let me see that. What could be the improved risk management and long-term financial performance? As I already discussed in my presentation, that what will be the improved, how can we improve our farmers' per capita income by giving them subsidies, by giving them a better AI information like weather forecast, like rain forecast, like flood forecast, so that they can be preventive about all these natural factors, because they cannot be avoided. These are not avoidable factors. अगर बाढ़ आनी है तो आएगी, तो हम उसको अवॉइड नहीं कर सकते, but we can reduce their risk by giving them a better insurance, agriculture insurance. So we can improve our products in the way that farmer will get if बाढ़ आती है तो हम उनका रिस्क कैसे कम कर सकते हैं. This is how we can reduce their risk. And long-term financial performance, if we talk about KCC, Kisan Credit Card, I took it as a long-term financial instrument for Kisan, because एक फसल, pre-harvesting, post-harvesting, before sowing, after sowing, they can avail their credits by their KCC, and by next season they have they are eligible to pay. So एक क्रॉप से, पहली क्रॉप से दूसरी क्रॉप से वो पहली क्रॉप का पेमेंट कर सकते हैं. दे विल गेट अ लॉन्ग टर्म बेनिफिट आउट ऑफ केसीसी. So there are some more products for these finances, and more schemes, more subsidies, so that Kisan farmer will get a long term benefit out of these financial instruments.
Thank you very much, sir. Any other query from any other participant?
मैम देयर वाज एन रिक्वेस्ट, एक स्लाइड में सर ने दे हैड शेयर्ड अबाउट द बी PKP, PM Kusum, KCC. Can you share that slide in the group? Because we are in a agriculture background, and I just want to go through all these things. अगर हो सके तो sir, that will be very helpful.
हाँ, definitely. These are the name of schemes जो abbreviations में दिए हुए हैं मैंने.
Yes,
I'll
sir.
give you the full name of all the schemes, although
Thank
they
you.
are available at site also.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
सर मेरा एक थोड़ा सा क्वेश्चन है. आपने को केस स्टडीज बताई, डिस्कस अबाउट सम इनिशिएटिव लाइक ग्रीन बॉन्ड एंड समथिंग लाइक दैट,
Yeah.
यू नो, ग्रीन हाउसिंग के लिए या एनवायरमेंटल फ्रेंडली हाउसिंग के लिए लोन्स जो बैंक्स ने इनिशिएट किए हैं. तो मेरा सर एक क्वेश्चन है कि मान लो कि एक किसान या कोई भी आपसे लोन लेता है ग्रीन इनिशिएटिव के लिए, ग्रीन हाउसिंग के लिए फॉर एग्जांपल. सो what are the formalities they have to do, and आप उसको किस पैरामीटर पे जज करने के बाद लोन पहले कंप्लीट देते हैं, या वेदर उसने सस्टेनेबिलिटी के नाम पर काम किया है या एक्चुअल में उसने सिर्फ लोन ही लिया है. ये जो गैप है इसमें कैसे, बिकॉज बहुत सारे लोग क्या करते हैं लोन्स के नाम पर दे keep on they keep the opportunities for taking money but not for the real purpose. सो सस्टेनेबिलिटी के नाम पर अगर लोन चाहे वो कंपनी लेती है, चाहे कोई आपका कोई किसान लेता है या कोई भी पर्सन लेता है, तो वो जो पैरामीटर्स जो रिक्वायर्ड है उसको पूरा करे ना करे, ये आप कैसे इंश्योर करते हैं एज अ बैंक, ताकि वो सस्टेनेबल रहे, नहीं तो वो सिस्टम चलेगा नहीं.
सर ये सवाल जो है ये एकदम मेरे दिल वाला सवाल आपने पूछा. थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन. और वी आर फेसिंग ऑल दीज प्रॉब्लम्स इन आवर रूटीन वर्क. एज वी आर वर्किंग विद फार्मर्स, हम लोग किसानों के साथ ही काम करते हैं, उन्हीं के लिए काम करते हैं. और चूंकि किसानों के साथ काम करते हैं इसीलिए वो जो लाइन मैडम को अच्छी लगी और वो जो लाइन कही कि अन्नदाता सुखी है तो सब सुखी हैं, आप एकदम सही बोल रहे हैं कि हर बिजनेस में हर जगह पर कुछ लोग ऐसे होते हैं जो माफिया रहते हैं और करते हैं ऐसे काम. लाइक देयर इज ए स्कीम कॉल्ड सेंट्रल सेक्टर स्कीम, एग्रीकल्चर डिपार्टमेंट की स्कीम है. उसमें सीड प्लांट बनाने के लिए हम सब्सिडी देते हैं 25% to 40%, और उसकी नोडल एजेंसी हम लोग हैं, मतलब नेशनल सीड कॉर्पोरेशन. बट देयर आर केसेस जहां पे हमने देखे कि सीड प्लांट के लिए सब्सिडी उठाई गई है, बट वो जो गोडाउन बना है और वो जो सीड प्लांट लगाया हुआ है वो किसी और काम के लिए यूज हो रहा है, या किसी को उन्होंने उनको गोदाम बनाने थे किराए पे देने के लिए, उन्होंने वो उस स्कीम में सब्सिडी उठाई, अपने गोदाम बनाए. वो सीड को प्रमोट नहीं कर रहे हैं, सीड को बूस्ट नहीं कर रहे हैं, एंड दे आर यूजिंग दोज ग्राउंड्स फॉर सम अदर पर्पसेस. तो इसके लिए गवर्नमेंट है ना अपनी पॉलिसी के अंदर कुछ पिन पॉइंट करके रखता है कि हम अगर आपको सब्सिडी देंगे तो एटलीस्ट फॉर 3 years आपको सीड प्लांट चलाना पड़ेगा, और उसका इंस्पेक्शन कभी भी हो सकता है. बैंक से सब्सिडी पास ऑन होती है और बैंक उसको फेजेस में पास ऑन करता है कि पहले फेज में सपोज 25 लाख की सब्सिडी है तो उसके 5 फेज बना दिए कि पहले फेज में हम 5 लाख देंगे, सेकंड फेज में हम 5 लाख देंगे, ऐसे 5 फेज बनेंगे. और हर फेज पर है ना उसका इंस्पेक्शन होता है और इंस्पेक्शन रिपोर्ट जाती है जो एक कमेटी के द्वारा किया जाता है. और उस इंस्पेक्शन रिपोर्ट के बेस पे 5 आदमी अगर इंस्पेक्शन के लिए जा रहे हैं तो सर 5 आदमियों को मैनेज करना किसी के लिए भी एक इम्पॉसिबल सा टास्क है. तो वो 5 आदमी जब उस रिपोर्ट पे साइन करेंगे तब बैंक उसको सब्सिडी पास ऑन करेगा.
थैंक यू वेरी मच सर. थैंक यू, आपने भी मेरे दिल को छू लेने वाला जवाब दिया है. थैंक यू वेरी मच.
थैंक यू सर.
So, I think all the queries have been met. Yes, we will share the number also if anybody wants it. We will definitely do it. So, sir, thank you for sharing your experiences. And indeed, after this discussion, we know about that the academia and the industry have to join hands. They have to fulfill the objective, that is the sustainable innovative practices for the better future. I thank you, sir, for from the behalf of Raj Mahila Maha Vidyalaya that you are with us today and आपने बहुत ही बिल्कुल ground level पे जाके जो आपने discussion किया है and the queries you have met, it's really commendable.
Thank
So
you very much.
I think everybody is here will be, acquainted with me, and a huge round of applause to you, sir.
बिल्कुल मैम,
Thank you.
बिल्कुल जी सर, डिजर्व करते हैं जी, बिल्कुल।
Because ये जो ground level जो formalities हैं या जो ground level की problems हैं, only the person who is working on the ground level only he can understand.
यस
तो सर ने बिल्कुल उस तह तक जाकर हमारी सभी क्वेरीज को आंसर किया है एंड रियली सर आई एम रियली थैंकफुल फ्रॉम बॉटम ऑफ माय हार्ट एंड वी आर रियली obliged to you with
I'm also very thankful to all of you, to Hansraj Mahila Mahavidyalaya, for giving me this opportunity to interact with all of you. और जो थे इस पूरी कॉन्फ्रेंस में, वो सारे लोग, उन सब लोगों को मेरी तरफ से साधुवाद, धन्यवाद, बहुत बहुत आभार, हृदय की गहराइयों से आप सबका बहुत बहुत आभार।
So one thing more, we would like that if there will be any offline sessions or offline conferences, we would like to have you again with us.
Anytime, Dr. Sir.
Thank you for your presence, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. It was really very fruitful and knowledgeable session. I hope all the participants, I think at this time also, they are listening to you very keenly, and we are honored to have you with us. And definitely काजल मैम, हम इनको ऑफलाइन जरूर मिलना चाहेंगे अपने कॉलेज में.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so
Thank
much.
Wonderful session, very wonderful.
For such a great
Especially the
session.
beginning,
Thank
that
you.
is
Thank you.
really
So
awesome.
we have a great beginning
और
today.
गगन मैम, मेरे ख्याल में एक इस सेशन को और स्मूथली रन करने के लिए देयर वाज अ टेक्निकल हिच एंड अरविंद एंड प्रदीप सर ने बड़ा अच्छा
Yes,
उनको हैंडल
Yes.
किया
they have
और बड़ी
managed.
अच्छी कोऑर्डिनेशन थी नेक्स्ट स्लाइड वाली। थैंक्स
Thank
अरविंद,
you so
थैंक्स
much.
प्रदीप सर।
Thanks the
Yes,
technical team
yes.
that you are the backbone for all the sessions with us.
And
Indeed.
I'm really sorry for the inconvenience, because I am in the transition period. So it was not like my laptop पे नहीं ले पाया मैं. I'm catching you guys from my mobile only. So
कोई बात नहीं
Sir,
सर,
it
हम
doesn't matter.
इसीलिए
It
we are
doesn't
prepared
matter.
for every डॉक्टर गगन ने हमें हर पॉसिबिलिटी के लिए प्रिपेयर किया हुआ है।
डॉक्टर गगन को बहुत बहुत थैंक यू, बहुत बहुत दिल से धन्यवाद। ईमेल पे उनसे इंटरेक्शन जरूर हुआ है, और डॉक्टर साहब आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much,
sir.
sir.
Thank
We
you.
are thankful to you, sir, for
Very
delivering
high.
such a wonderful session.
थैंक यू डॉक्टर साहब, डॉक्टर काजल।
Thank you, sir.
Really,
Thank you
really.
so very much. Thank you so much. So I thank all my resource persons, the participants, the organizing team for successful completion of the day one. And we will be meeting tomorrow for another fruitful session. So thank you all from my side.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Should I leave now?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay,
Bye.
thank you so much, everyone.